we know, love snow days. For school districts, though, they aren't as much fun as they are work. News 4's Dave Graber explains how schools budget those snow days and what happens, Dave, if they run out of them.
Well, and Lena, a handful of school districts in the southern tier were among the first in western New York this year to call off classes because of the weather. And there are plenty of lessons learned from last year when many districts were out of snow days in advance of the snowy season. Sunday and Monday, heavy snow socked the southern portion of western New York, leading to some of the first school closings of the year. A far different story from what districts faced this time last year.
I think everyone is certainly more sensitive to having their backup plan for how they would use vacation periods to fill in the days that they may need to have for emergency days. They're acutely more aware of that now, having been through it last year.
Last year's brutal winter had a big impact on planning for the future, if only on mentality. Lancaster, like many last year, were faced with too many days off school, far too early in the year. But breaks the rest of the school year were spared as they shuffled their schedule.
A number of districts on their district calendar will identify the days that they will be giving back.
Williamsville schools closed 6 days last year because of the weather. 4 of those days happened in November and 1 each in January and February. The schools in Depew were forced to alter their calendar multiple times last year thanks to the November storm. The district was forced to use its annual allotment and an additional day before the calendar even flipped to 2015.
Those weather challenges were always such a difficult decision because it is so complex. You're dealing with a community and you're wanting to make sure that kids are safe, and you have to do it in a very short window.
Now, one point of note, if there are snow days that are left over at the end of the year, those just erased. It's not like you actually get out of school a little bit earlier come June. Now, most districts have their plans for makeup days on their calendars. Those are the things that they passed out at the beginning of the year. Officials say if you're still planning on vacation for the spring, you should be in good shape, considering at this point there have been so few snow days. Reporting live in the studio, Dave Graber, News 4 at 5:30.